That's as light as I can set that bitch down.
It's okay. Well, I'll deal with it.
You'll deal with it. You got no choice.
Yeah. Welcome to the second episode of the Doing It Wrong podcast. My name is Jeremy. I'm the host, the real host, and then he's just a co-host. Co-host, introduce yourself.
I'm also Jeremy, and I'm also a host.
No, you're not.
Coercion.
Coercion. What do you do for a living?
Drink coffee and drive trucks.
Wow, that was such a country. Draw trucks.
That was the whole point.
Anyways.
I drive an 18-wheeler. I go between here and New Mexico. Sometimes I go up to Denver. I try not to because I fucking hate Denver.
Uh-huh. What kind of music do you listen to while in the trunk?
I don't.
You don't? At all? Ever?
Once in a while. I will not listen to country music.
Okay.
Because they play enough of that crap at every Love's I stop at.
Oh. And Whataburgers.
And Whataburgers. I don't stop at Whataburgers. I stop at Love's. I know I'm going to the bathroom. It's the perfect time to play country music.
Yeah. Gotta love country music while you're taking. Anyways, I asked that because one of the questions I want to ask today is, what do you think the best decade or era of music was the best?
Okay, so most people my age are going to be all like, oh, I like the classics and, AC/DC, Metallica, Run DMC if you want to go a little bit hip-hoppy. But I like the music today, the past 5-10 years.
Okay, I'm not asking what you like.
I think it's the best.
And why?
I think there's more people expressing themselves better. It's not all about, well, I mean, if you listen to rap, it is, but it's not all about violence. And a lot of the older music is all about violence. There are some good love songs. Don't get me wrong. The 80s was full of really good love songs. Even the hair bands were all about love. But I can relate more to what they're saying today than I could 30 years ago.
Okay, that's understandable. But that's a small portion of music today. I think the best music was between 90s and early 2000s.
I couldn't. Early 2000s music was too teeny bopper crap. I couldn't stand
pop,
it.
But early 2000s is when D12 came out with Eminem and
That was a lot of violence.
Okay, it was good music.
Yeah, blue and yellow, purple pills. Gotta love it.
Yeah, I mean but that was a group where they actually had talent. Where nowadays it's, if you can say something that kind of makes sense, or sometimes, and what's his name? Lil Pump said, he even said it. He was like, I said Gucci Gang 52 times on a track and it went 14 times platinum.
Yeah, it's crazy. No talent there. Auto-tune, gotta love it.
Yeah, I was talking to a friend and he said, what, why, he asked why I didn't like Travis Scott. And I was like, because of the auto-tune. And he was like, what about who sings Fiend? Do you know? I think it's Travis Scott.
I don't know.
You don't know Fiend? Fiend.
No.
I hate songs that repeat themselves the same word over and over. I hate that. And I think I got it from you.
Probably, because I can't stand repetitive or a lot of yas.
The hell is Yaz?
When they say 50 times in a
song.
song.
Yaz. I thought you were like Y-A-Z. I was like, what the f*** is that?
I mean, you can spell it however you want.
Yeah. Anyways, it took 2 hours to set this up.
2 hours, my ass.
We started at
No, seriously, my ass. It's hurt. Sitting here for 2 freaking hours.
But I came in here setting it up at 9:30. It's already almost 11:30.
No shit.
Yeah.
That's why my coffee got cold.
But like, what about Michael Jackson? Do you like him?
Not really into dead guys.
That's wild, but understandable.
So his music, I pretty much liked all of his music when he was alone. In the Jackson 5, I wasn't that big into it. It wasn't my type. Good luck.
Yeah.
That took way too much concentration.
Anyways,
The cups make too much noise on this desk. We got a new setup.
yeah. If you watched the last podcast, if you listened to it, you wouldn't have known, but you'll probably figure out that it's going to be louder. I took a lot of inspiration from people who watched it. So,
Probably
yeah,
should have washed it.
watched it. Yeah.
There's
You know, it would be better if we had like coasters.
that would be great. That wasn't on my list of things to buy at Best Buy.
Do they sell it at Best Buy?
I highly doubt it.
They sell it at Walmart. No, but I'm talking about like, if we got a black coaster that had like the rubber bottoms, it would be fine.
Yeah. Well, makes sense.
Makes sense.
So, what songs from the 90s and early 2000s
Okay.
did you like that I might know of?
None.
None.
Okay, because like I'm saying like 2000 to 2010, right? Like
Right.
The band A Day to Remember,
A Day to Remember. I think so.
because early, like nowadays, I don't like their music, but like especially 2009,
But
it's
isn't
amazing.
that like the big Maroon 5 era?
That was like early, like tens and up.
Was it? I don't know. I
Yeah.
can't stand Maroon 5. I
Yeah.
don't like that kind of music.
If anything, like I don't know any of the songs, but what's the I can't even think of the words.
Don't you hate when you draw a blank when it's important?
Yeah, it's weird. I don't know. But yeah, like A Day to Remember, they have I can't even think of the songs.
Okay, so back to your question about which era. I think one of the reasons I like the music at this era
Uh-huh.
is because there's so much easy access to it.
What do you mean?
I can get songs from barely known artists
Yeah.
and that pump right through Apple Music or on YouTube or wherever. Back in the early 2000s, late 90s, didn't have that quick access to music.
Yeah. Well, you can get older music, but
Well, you can get older music now,
yeah.
but during that time, so
So
I
you just
usually-
mean like you like it better now because nowadays you have more access to it?
I have more access to different types of music,
Uh-huh.
and I found some types of music that are really, I really get into.
Yeah.
We talked about Britain on the last show when we were jumping all over the place and not staying on
Last
subject.
episode is the same show.
Show.
Like
It's a podcast, so it's a show.
podcast. The podcast is the show.
Right.
Just like you have a TV show.
So last episode.
Anyways, go ahead.
Next episode.
No, we're not doing that.
Come on. Snoop was cool.
You know what I think? I think intro music. That is so quiet.
That is really quiet. 2 hours to set this up. I still think that sounds like someone moaning.
No, stop.
Now, what's it say at the end?
I don't know.
You told me
It's
once.
2 notes.
It's
I was
two
telling you
notes.
something
You-
completely off. I promise you, it was not the truth.
Probably not.
Anyways, I'll have to change that. It's okay. Yeah. So you say because you have better access to it and what?
Better access, and there's more variety because of the better access.
Well, no, the thing is that they probably had the same variety. It just wasn't as easy to get to it.
Right. So you were stuck with one genre, and that you find one song you like and you stick with that genre because it's really hard to find other musics. Nowadays, there's so many.
Yeah, I understand that.
These chairs are ass.
Oh, yeah, they're terrible. That's what we get for $25 chairs.
Yeah, thank you. What, Amazon?
Yeah.
Thank you, Amazon.
Anyways, okay, so I think
Old music sounds old. That's just how
but
it
it's
is. Even
like-
if it's a song you've never heard before, it just sounds old and not as, I don't know, maybe it has something to do with the technology, the instruments, how more open-minded we are. You could say a lot more. There's a lot more F words. You know, there's a lot of F bombs in the songs nowadays.
well, I mean, D12.
Yeah, but that wasn't. Most people don't even know who D12 is.
If they know Eminem, they know D12.
Probably.
They would probably be like, "Who's that?" And then you hear their songs and be like, "Oh,
Well, that's why I said blue and yellow, purple pills.
Yeah.
Because originally that was D12. I think he made a virgin version of that as Eminem, but don't quote me on that.
I think so. I think because for radio,
Because he's a Democrat, I won't listen to him.
that's crazy." My next point is completely different, right? But I need to know because this is about towels. Okay, towels.
Towels.
It keeps cutting out. Towels. You know,
Okay. So like what you dry your ass off
Yeah.
with. Okay.
after a shower. How
Usually.
long can you use that before having to wash it?
In
Catch it up.
theory, you should be able to. You should use it once and then wash it, even though your body is clean. I don't. I mean, I
It's
had
kinda
the
like
same towel
thing.
up there for 2 months, but I'm only home a couple days a week.
Yeah, well, I mean, it gets wet and can get mold on it. You know, it's the same thing with like loofahs. It's really bad to have them because they get bacteria in them, and if you don't wash it correctly,
Yeah, well,
I don't know how to wash one.
that's
but
why all the washcloths in the bathtub and by the sink just smell like crap.
yeah,
But that's not a towel. A towel you're drying off with, it doesn't get fully saturated.
I guess. I mean,
I guess you just do it until it smells bad.
but then at that point, you're getting the bacteria back on you.
Well, if it stinks when you pick it up, you just get another towel. Most
I don't
people
know.
have their
I
towels
think-
in the bathroom.
I think a week.
How about this one? Wash them every time you do laundry. Then you don't have to worry about it.
Yeah, but what if you do laundry every like 2 weeks?
Okay, then.
And that's 2 weeks of a dirty towel.
Okay, that would be a problem if the person showered every single day, which you should. We all should.
shower 2 times a day, waking up and going to sleep.
I think that's a bit much.
No, because if you wake up, you're washing off the sweat that you had while sleeping.
Okay, I think, and this has been a debate for a long time between showering in the morning when you first wake up or showering before you go to bed.
I think both. Because whenever you're
I
going
think
to bed,
that's-
you're washing off all the stuff so you don't bring it into the bed with you.
Right.
And then in the morning, you're still going to sweat. Even if it's cold, you're going to have a blanket on. Something's going to sweat. Your balls are going to sweat. Okay. Therefore, you need to wash yourself in the morning so you dry or so you wash that sweat off.
Practice what you preach.
I can think one way and not do something else.
Yeah, I think two
I-
times a day is a bit much.
I don't think so.
Um,
I slowed down on showering because I have no money and I need more shampoo. I have
yeah,
very little.
I'm actually out of shampoo too. I need to go get some.
Bet. Let's go get them together. Let's hold hands, skip down the aisle.
Yeah, I'll do it.
Bet. My dream come true.
So where's our humor
What do you mean?
in this podcast? No
I'm-
humor.
Nobody ever said anything about humor.
Oh no, Dave was talking about he laughed his ass off until he was crying.
Yeah, I don't know
on
what
the
he's
last one.
talking about. I'm glad you think that way, but
I mean, that's Dave.
it is Dave. He's cool though.
Yeah, he's our Canadian friend.
So you remember? I think it was last week. We were talking about. I mean, it's every week actually. Why'd your eyes do that? I didn't like that. You're like, you widen your eyes. We talked about like, I truly believe my cat, our cat, speaks English. She definitely. There's no shot she does not speak English. It's cutting in and out, and I don't like it.
Yeah, it's kind of annoying. We're gonna
Yeah.
have fun editing this, or you are. I'm not. I'm gonna be working to pay bills.
Let me
Hey,
turn down this.
All the
limiter.
bills are paid, and caught up.
Okay, what about this? Okay, it's pretty cool now.
That's not too bad.
Should we restart?
No, we'll get over it.
God damn it, stop doing that shit.
That was involuntarily.
No, it's a habit that you need to break.
Well, I don't want snot dripping out my nose.
I don't know, man. Maybe you do, maybe you don't.
Maybe. I don't know.
Okay. I had to make sure your voice wasn't coming through my mic.
Yeah, that was a pain in the ass. But I'm quiet, so it shouldn't.
Yeah, I mean, in mine. Or maybe I'm just the quiet person. I don't know.
No. No, that's not it at all.
But, I mean, if you spoke up,
I could, but then it'd go in your mic.
no, it wouldn't. Like, speak in a higher level.
A higher level.
Yeah, not a single bit. Wow, this is hot.
I told you that it's hot. It's got the 4060 in there. And
That's
that
what I
thing
have in
gets.
my computer.
Is it?
I have a 4060 Ti.
Oh, that's right. I gave you that one. I've still got the 3090.
No, I bought it with my own money.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. Wait. It picked it up on yours. Go behind. No, like, reach out.
That doesn't pick up.
It picks up some of it, but
that's gonna be
it does it
annoying.
like this.
It's kind
That's
of
how-
weird.
That's yeah.
Yeah, if I move my head back a little bit, it won't hear me at all.
Yeah, well, that's how I have it set up.
Got a little
Anyways,
coffee.
so like I was saying, sorry guys, not trying to get off topic, but so I truly believe Kitty, which is her name, Kitty, because we are unique people and have our own ideas.
Technically, it's Rosebud, but
No, she knows it. Her legal name is Kitty.
all right. Well, Kitty,
Speaks English.
I don't know if the voice box is capable of making that type of noise of speaking.
Uh-huh.
If it could, I know damn well she could speak.
Oh, for sure. You definitely ran out of air there. I could hear that. You said, I know. She could definitely speak.
That was not running out of air.
You went like super quiet.
Oh, I
Yeah,
I
did
dropped
not.
the end of my sentence.
Oh,
I do that a lot. You do that a lot.
a lot. Yeah. Oh my God, coffee. I'm thirsty.
Off 10. But yeah. So the cat understands English, and it's a conspiracy. All cats know they're not allowed to talk if people are around.
Yeah. That's why, like, looking at the camera is just like, speak.
I
Yeah.
think the cat knows we have cameras in the house now.
Yeah. Maybe whenever I'm sleeping.
Maybe.
Maybe. But that brings me to my point. If cats could, or any animal could speak or talk, whatever, which one do you think would be the rudest?
Oh, cats by far.
Okay, but here's the thing though. Chihuahuas.
Oh, they're just hyper.
If they could speak, they'd definitely be rude.
I don't think so.
No, because they hate everybody but their owner.
Right.
They're literally a dog.
I don't
cat.
think they'd be rude. They've got a lot of energy. They'd just say go away over and over and over again. Whereas cats are going to be sarcastic.
Which is debatable if it's rude or not.
It depends on how they go. But it'd be rude. It's like, leave me the alone.
Yeah.
Pet me. Okay, go away.
Yeah.
Cats are cats.
Cats are cats. But what about like horses? How I think they would be rude. Or donkeys?
Donkeys might be rude.
Donkeys might be rude.
Goats.
No. I don't think they'd talk about anything.
Exactly.
That wouldn't be rude.
Goats would be funny though.
Goats would be funny. Like watching on TikTok of those like mini goats.
Yeah. Or the screaming goat with Taylor Swift. I mean,
that's great.
I think even Taylor Swift said that was funny as hell. She loved it. I don't like talking about Taylor Swift though. She's got issues.
Just a little bit.
But are those issues because she's famous or because she's hot?
Is she hot?
Well, not recently, but she used to be.
I guess she looks exactly the same.
I don't know.
She looks exactly the same.
Last thing I saw, she was a little wider than normal.
It's Photoshop.
It wasn't a video or a picture. It was a video. Like an interview. You could Photoshop each frame if you wanted to. That'd be a hassle. I'm sure they have better ways to do it.
I could go on CapCut and just
that's
take
true.
this and just make your head big without even affecting the background.
Cool.
You'd have a really big head. But I'm not
Don't need that.
So I'll do it.
I wonder if the light's shining up.
I don't think so.
No? Because it's shining off your forehead.
But one time my face is actually dry.
Yeah. You're going to be self-conscious about that now.
No, I really don't care. I don't get self-conscious that often.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
That's good. Yep. I was just looking at the camera going, that's a neat contraption.
Yeah. Watch it not even be recording anymore. That would suck. We'd have to restart this entire thing.
It wouldn't happen today. We'd do it tomorrow.
No, we would do it today.
No, my ass hurts too bad in this chair.
Then.
And you won't let me bring my chair in.
Yeah, because there's no room. I mean, if we move it, if we stop it, we're moving this over and doing it like that.
That's fine. I mean, we're going to do that anyways.
Yeah.
It's a trial and error until we get it right.
Basically.
Because we're doing it wrong.
We are doing it wrong.
But I don't know. It's entertaining though.
Is it?
For me.
What?
To watch you get mad at the laptop.
Yeah. This thing pisses me off.
But like I said, it's a gaming laptop. It's not designed for work. It's designed for port games.
Yeah, well, your audio on this should not affect this. You know?
It shouldn't, but the sound card in there is so quiet, even on full volume. That's why I put that FX program on there.
You could technically bring those headphones with you.
No.
And just Bluetooth it to this.
I could, but no.
Why?
They don't want our ears covered when we're driving. You have to
Not while you're driving.
You have to have one ear.
If you're in the back or like chilling there on your laptop.
I can't do anything on the laptop if the vehicle's moving, and the vehicle's always moving.
Okay, well, I'm saying if you're chilling there or if you're stopped, why don't you hook your AirPods up?
My AirPods are connected to that. I mean, not right now, but
yeah, but why don't you do that? Why it's not? Is it quiet then?
Not usually. No, this was for when I set that up when I was gaming here, when I had where my motherboard was gone.
Uh-huh.
And I needed to play on something. I needed to play Ark. So I played on that, and that's why I needed sound up. I couldn't hear shit. For an Asus $2,000 friggin' laptop.
Pretty ass.
Yeah. It does the gaming great. The light on the back of it's obnoxious.
Yeah. I go to turn it. I would turn it off, but you know.
There's somewhere to turn it off. It might be in the BIOS. I'm not sure.
I don't
But-
know what the fuck that is.
A little thingy that pops up when you first turn it on. Anyways, the BIOS is its built-in settings. Anyways, it can be turned off. It'll also be off if you unplug it. If it's running on battery, it doesn't do that.
Oh, yeah. Makes sense.
Yeah.
Well, I need it to be plugged up.
Yeah, this crap takes way too much power.
For sure. I mean, I could technically, what if I just like, yeah, nope, too loud.
Way too loud.
Way too loud. Anyways,
All right.
did you have any topics you want to talk about? You did not think about it, did you?
No, I didn't think about it at all.
This-
I had
hold on.
I had two topics I wanted to talk about.
Hold on. This man has been coming at me all week about we need a like what'd you say? A
don't do that.
what did you say? I can't think of the word.
We have to have a topic of discussion.
Not a topic of discussion. You said we needed like
I don't know what you're talking about.
I can't think of the word.
Structure?
Structure. Thank you.
You're welcome.
He said we needed structure and we needed to find good topics to talk about. But guess what? This man kept saying that all week, never thought of anything.
No, I had two topics
What?
that I wanted to talk about, but you took so long today to get this all set up, they totally vanished. And I can't even remember what the hell
That's
they were.
why you have notes.
I know. I don't have my phone, so
You
I can't even
get-
look.
Notes.
I don't have my phone
Why not?
because last time
You
it
did not put
rang.
it on silent. You can have it in here.
I didn't even know I had it in my pocket. The sucker
Yeah.
went off. But no, that was one of the complaints about our last episode, whatever you want to call it, was that we couldn't stay on topic.
Which I think we're doing pretty good right now.
Not too terribly bad.
I mean, we're still on and off about it, but
What was it? Trump said you have to weave it in.
weave it in. But like, I mean, we can go on and off about stuff, but I think like the
All right.
dude I found on the side of the road, he said,
I actually like him. He gave
he
good
gave
detail.
hey, you gave a great response and you're the person that is great. I didn't know what
Okay.
else to say, but
Yeah, no,
no, you gave a description of like what's good about it, what's bad about it.
without being rude. It was
Without
very
being rude, without like my sister, she
Did you watch it?
she watched it and then took voice notes while she was watching it, so she would get off
Wait,
of it.
which sister?
The only sister I talked to.
Oh yeah, you don't talk to Vanna, so it's
Yeah.
got to be okay.
Yeah, I didn't
Okay,
want to
that
say
makes
her name
sense.
because I don't know if she would want her name in here.
Okay, well you can bleep it out if you want,
Maybe.
but
Yeah,
yeah, she's the only one who would actually go through that much trouble.
but like, don't say that either. That seems rude.
What? It's not rude. She's the only one who puts forth effort in anything. I mean, look at the rest of them.
Yeah, I mean, kind of messed up family.
Yeah, well,
Um,
depends on the family.
depends on the family. Most of them I won't even call family. But we're not gonna get into that. That's
Yeah, no.
too much.
I mean, I try and call them family if they're not in jail.
So there's one person you're not calling family
This week,
this week. The one that's gonna be in there for a long time.
life.
Yeah, probably no, because
No, even when he gets out,
he's gonna
not
do
gonna-
something stupid and go back in. Right?
He's been in for so long. When he gets out, he's not going to know how to live. He'll
Yeah.
just end up back in.
I think.
And that's a
That-
problem with our correctional facilities.
Yeah,
They don't
I
correct
think
shit.
what he's probably gonna get like parole or something, and then get out violate parole,
Oh,
go
yeah.
back in for the rest of the time, do something while he's in
Well,
there.
he's already done that once,
Twice.
twice. I don't know.
Well, not technically, because the first time he violated, the person was like, we don't really care. And the second time he got a different PO.
Yeah.
And yeah. Anyways, like I was talking about, she like did like notes. And then one of them, the first one was like about me introducing me like, welcome to the, no, I said the first episode. And she was like talking about, usually they have like a tune or something for like the intro. And I was just like reading it, and I was gonna say something, but she didn't get to the part where I was like, intro music.
Oh, yeah.
So
So you didn't start out immediately on it with, I haven't even watched it.
no, I started it out with like me messing around with the
Right.
MIDI keyboard, right? And then I was like, okay, whatever. And then I went and said, welcome to the
I suppose
first
I should
episode?
probably watch it.
I mean, you don't really have to, you were in it. But
I know, but well, the hardest part is I drive all the time. So
yeah, well, you watch podcasts. Anyways,
I'd listen to, but
shh, I'm talking now. But because I started off with like how I did this one, I was like, welcome to the second episode of the Doing It Wrong podcast. We talked for a little bit.
I don't remember you saying that on this one.
Yeah, I said it at the beginning.
Oh, okay.
No, for a fact I said it. And then after a while, we talked about the first topic we were talking about. And I was like, whatever, intro music.
Oh, yeah.
And then,
I do remember that.
yeah. I mean, I started out and then do it. And then she said that I'm supposed to have like a tune. And then she started telling me like technical things I need to do about like the audio and stuff. And like, dog, I have spent 4 years doing this. I'm not going to take advice from someone that never did it. But
I don't
not to
know
be
if
like
that's-
rude.
I don't think that's the right way to look at it. You should consider it constructive criticism, and you should probably listen to it, and you never know, you may learn something.
No, she said that your mic needs to be closer to your mouth.
Oh, well, I know it
And
does.
even if he had it right here, he would still be quiet.
Yeah, I talk too low.
Yeah.
Although with these headphones, it sounds loud as hell in my ears.
It's not.
It's not, but I know that,
And that's probably why you try lowering your voice.
I don't know. Okay.
See,
Yeah, it's louder
you're
in my ears than coming out my mouth. That's weird.
Yeah. Well,
My ears are sweating, by the way. I don't like these headphones. They have good sound quality.
Yeah, I mean,
they're
they're JBL.
They're JBLs. They have good sound.
Yeah.
But I had to wrap it around stupidly so that the rubbing wouldn't affect my hearing. And oh my God, these chairs. I think my ass is officially numb.
So is there anything you want to talk about? I got one more thing I want to talk about, but I'm going to wait for like after.
I want to talk, but you're going to call it a rant.
Okay.
Okay, so it's not really a rant. I just want everyone in the world to understand that I'm not driving 70 miles an hour because I want to.
Makes sense.
I can only go 70.
This
There's a
man,
governor.
Every time he's on the road,
Road rage
he's
from
like,
hell.
why are you on my ass? Because if I stop or slow down and you don't like, or if like I have to slam on my brakes, you're dead. Dog?
Yeah, well, not only that, if it's on adaptive cruise control, it does the engine brake first before applying the regular brake. Engine brake doesn't signal the brake lights.
Makes sense.
So if I'm going down a hill and I kick that thing on, or it catches up to somebody and kicks it on, there's no brake lights if you're riding on my ass. But it's not those on my ass that I'm really worried about. That's their problem. That's not my problem. I had someone hit me in the ass and it messed their shit up.
Around you. Right.
Yeah, I hate it when they jet in front of me and then slow down. Like, I don't care. If I hit you, I hit you. I'll be fine. I'm in a big truck, but if I hit you, you're probably going to be dead.
Yeah.
And people have got to respect truckers because actually most of the time when I'm almost into an accident, it's another trucker being an idiot. But it's just aggravating. I can't go any faster. I'm governed. Legally, we're not even allowed to go above 75, but I'm stuck at 70. So if you guys want to wave at me with one finger, that's perfectly fine. I'll wave back. I'm a very friendly person. But I'm not going slow because I want to.
Makes sense.
Now that that's off my chest,
Yeah.
anybody who does this as they're going by, I'll blow the hell out of that horn. I love doing it. I love seeing kids do that. I used to do that a lot when I was a kid.
I mean, we used to do that while like walking or something, and then a truck go by and we would do
I did it. This one kid was doing it. He was walking with his mom on the sidewalk, and he went like this. And so I blew the horn, and she was not paying any attention at all. So I scared the hell out of that woman.
Yeah. I was listening to the radio one like day because it was before I had the TikTok Shop Apple CarPlay thing.
Oh yeah.
I was listening, and it's like it's one of those like attorney people for truckers, and they were like talking and be like, why don't these like have adaptive cruise control or like safety features or something? I'm listening to it and I'm like, you're a truck driver, so I like get feedback and like learn about it. I'm like, they literally do. Like Volvo was one of the first ones to do it.
Well, I don't know who the first one was, but my Freightliner's got line keep assist, adaptive cruise control. It's an automatic transmission. It's got assisted braking, automatic wipers, also automatic headlights, which you don't think is a really fancy feature
until you don't have it. Yeah.
Like the Subaru. I like my Subaru, but it has nothing fancy.
No, it's a fun little like.
It's a little 6-speed, runs on ethanol.
4-banger.
2.0 liter.
So, talking about engines stuff, I was talking to you, I recently found like out what hose that was because I have a hole in my intercooler line, the one that pushes out of the intercooler to go into the engine, right?
So you're losing pressure.
So I'm losing pressure, and I'm like sitting there like whenever I first got it, it had a little speed to it. It was a little like speed demon, you know? And
no, I don't know the Volvo, but go ahead.
I don't know why he hates on Volvos so much.
I just don't like the look. I don't like how they run.
You literally said this car, you got in there, we drove for about an hour, and you said this car drives great.
When we first got it.
It runs amazing.
When we first got it.
No, that was whenever I brought you back from the hospital.
I had to say something to make you feel good.
Bye, bro. Anyways, so I have a hole in the top of it. And I went to every auto parts store because it looked like it was going to the radiator. And it's like, I hate to get off topic, but I also need a new coolant level sensor.
Okay.
Yeah. If you want to buy that for me.
I was going to ask you why you're looking at me telling me what you need.
It's only like $14.
Yeah, your Christmas gift's already above $800, so.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it is.
No, it's not. It's right below it.
Oh, okay. Don't forget tax.
Yeah, that was including tax.
And the MacBook.
That's for us, not. I have nothing to use it for. I mean, it's cool to have. I'm gonna use that thing every day, but
oh, okay.
It's gonna be here, and you're gonna be and it's gonna be logged into my Apple account.
Well, that's good. Mine would just mess it up.
Yeah. I want one so bad. But
they're actually, we can get a decent one for about $1,500.
Let's get back on on top of it and topic at the same time. Wait, let's get back on topic.
And it came out almost sound like Tide Pod.
Tide Pod. Let's get it back on a Tide Pod.
Yeah, I'm kind of hungry.
Anyway. Crazy. But what was I saying? Oh, right.
No, you were talking about your intercooler line.
Yeah. So therefore, I'm not getting pressure to the turbo, or no, from the turbo to
Right.
the
The whole
engine.
time we were driving and you were trying to explain it to me,
Uh-huh.
if you would have said it the way you just said it, I would have understood. So pressure builds up in there, so the duct tape theory is not going to work very well.
That's why I'm using zip ties. It's a temporary fix for a temporary problem.
Okay. But that's why I was saying things like rubber, cement, and silicone. If it was, because you said it was the exit.
No, 'cause
and it
you
is the
asked
exit,
me.
but it's the entrance to. Anyway.
No, it's the exit of the intercooler. I said that too. It's coming. I said the exit of the intercooler,
Right.
which means it's going from the intercooler to the engine.
Yeah.
Okay. Pressure is building up in the entire thing. But
This
read
is
on
why
Reddit-
I do superchargers.
you're still going to have the same. If there's a hole in there, you're still going to have a
Yeah, I'm
problem.
going to have an issue.
Well,
But I don't think there's going to be an issue.
no, because it's right on top.
It's
pushing
right
it
on
into
top,
it.
pushing it directly in, and it's
Yeah.
belt driven. That's why I like superchargers.
But it's still, I mean, most problem you'll have, basically the supercharger itself, you have the entrance, but you have no hoses for the exit. And so
Yeah,
with
it all comes
turbos-
out the exhaust.
with turbos, that's probably why I hear the really loud whistling.
That could be. That makes sense.
Um,
So, JB weld it, be done.
I was thinking about like getting like a piece of rubber, putting it on the inside that's kind of like curved, and put it on the inside and like super glue it on, and then put tuck tape on it. You know,
It's going to get hot.
okay. Super glue doesn't melt.
No, but it gets brittle,
That doesn't matter.
especially on rubber.
Okay,
So you're going to want to use some type of epoxy that's designed for rubber and heat.
so
You can get it at Walmart.
it's not going to get hot. It's on the exit of the intercooler. It's going to be cold. It's an intercooler.
Yeah, intercooler doesn't make it
It
cold.
makes it cold. It makes it below 80 degrees, which is hot, but it's not like super hot.
Yeah. I
Like
don't
if
know.
I was doing it on the entrance pipe from the turbo to the intercooler, that's hot air.
Okay.
But yeah,
How long we been doing this?
I have no idea. Well, probably more than 30 minutes.
Probably. But I was thinking bedtime.
Bedtime is cool. I just have one more question for you.
Okay.
It kind of goes along with like washing. When instead of towels, jeans. How long can you wear jeans before you have to wash them?
One day.
1 day?
One day.
Crazy.
Now, in my line of work, I have to go 2 or 3 days because I don't shower every day
Yeah.
because the truck is constantly moving. We're on a tight schedule. We have time like once, sometimes twice a week to shower.
Makes sense.
But when I'm at home, 1 day, because after a day, they get dirty, they get greasy, they get
Yeah.
ball sweat.
But a normal person,
Normal person, 1 day.
just 1 day is crazy. No, definitely not. Like I think 2 days.
I don't know. You can get away with 2 days, but you should do it every day. You should change your pants.
I think this thing's picking you up.
It might be.
I don't know. I think 2 days. I think you can get away with 2 days. And maybe 3 if you have nothing else to wear.
I mean, if you have nothing to wear them. You don't want to go naked. I get that. But if you're actually working,
I'm talking about like an everyday pair of, like you're just walking to the store, or like you're driving to the store, coming back, you're on a computer like you did today.
yeah, Well, I wore these same pants yesterday.
Exactly,
I'm wearing
so
them
2
today.
days.
But you should do it every day.
I don't think so.
I mean, it's an interesting concept.
I don't know.
But you don't wear jeans, so.
Yeah. I mean, I wear joggers.
Ugh. Lazy pants.
Lazy. No. They are the most comfortable pants you can ever wear.
And you're saying they're not lazy pants.
Oh.
They help you be lazy.
Whatever. Well, we're going to get off of here. I hope y'all like the episode. I'm tired. He finished his coffee.
Yeah, I'm out of coffee.
Oh, yeah.
Damn shame.
Damn shame. Let me finish my coffee real quick. Tasty. This shit's ass. It's very
It's
cold.
cold.
Yeah.
And again, cold coffee sucks. Iced coffee is even worse. But we
No.
won't get into that
No.
today. We could.
Next episode.
Doubt it.
Yeah, we won't talk about it. We'll forget.
Yeah.
Anyways, I will see y'all next week. I'll see you next week because I don't know.
You'll see me tomorrow.
I'll see you tomorrow. I'm hungry.
Are you really?
No,
I was going to say, we just had Panda Express.
this thing filled me up too.
Yeah, I'm going to make more coffee here in a minute.
Don't lie, you're not going to sleep. You're going in there playing game.
Oh, yeah. Oxygen not included. It's a great game.
Yeah. Well,
It's like
again, I will see y'all next week. Y'all have a good one.